Microtech knives. They make some of the coolest products out there. Their knives are well known for being precise, elegant, sharp, really good attention to detail and build quality. But we don't have a knife in the box today. As you can probably already tell from the title, we have a pen. The Microtech Siphon II in the Frag pattern from Monkey Edge in black with bronze titanium accents. When you open the box, one of the first things you're going to see is a California idiot tag that tells you basically that everything in California will give you cancer thanks to Prop 65 or 63, I forget, and I don't care. Microtech, I don't think you're really obligated to put these in your boxes, or if you just do it to add insult to injury to us Californians by reminding us of how dumb our legislator is, or to remind the rest of the country how dumb our legislative body is. However, if you are required to put this in, it's redundant, no one needs it, it's trash. Anyway, in the box you get a product manual that basically goes over how the knife how the pen operates, and obviously some warranty information, probably product registration. I don't really go over it too much. Yeah, product registration right there. And that's just the pen. You could tell already I have the Frag pattern, but the normal pens just come straight with some flutes. I got the Frag because it was a little bit more exclusive, a little bit more unique, and I like that. A little bit something more to look at. So as far as design is concerned, you already have the Frag pattern for the Monkey Edge exclusive, which looks a little bit more different than the regular fluted design from Microtech. But already you have a unique looking pen even without that. Most people who look at this, they're not going to see a pen, they're going to see a cool little piece of metal that you could play with, I guess. It doesn't look like a pen, but lo and behold, you open the lever and you have a writing instrument. You have a clip. The original siphons did not have a clip. A lot of people were just using the camming lever as a clip, which you kind of can, but there's not a lot of tension on that piece. It is spring loaded, but not enough to use as a clip. So if you're walking around and you're kind of running around, or it gets caught on something like a door or a chair, and it's going to come right out of your pocket, and there you go, you just lost $150. The clip really helps, and it works really well. It's really strong. I keep it in a watch pocket next to a knife, and I haven't had it come out since. In fact, when I pull it out, I actually have to grip it pretty tight to get it out. So the clip is really good. On the clip you have Microtech's branding, the birth date, and the model. Hopefully the camera can get that. Pen's made out of stainless steel. I'm pretty sure everything else is titanium because of the anodizing. I don't think there's any aluminum on this. If there is, I'll probably put that in the description as a correction, or if anyone else knows, you can put it in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's titanium. Ergonomics. Really comfortable pen. Most pens, whenever I write, I have a really death grip on them. I was saying that about my Tough Writer pen on a previous review. And this pen is just, it has so much weight to it, I don't have to really grip it hard. I could just focus more on the writing and hold it loose. I don't have to worry about gripping the pen tight. And right now my hands are a little bit clammy because it's hot in SoCal right now, even with the fan on. I don't have to hold it too tight to get a good grip of it to write. It's really comfortable. Now, there have been some other reviews about this pen, notably from The Rook Voice. I watched his reviews before I made the jump to buy this, and he had a pretty good review on it. I just wanted to go a little bit more in depth. One point that he mentioned was if this screw cap, even if it was tight all the way, his model had some play in the ink cartridge. This one has absolutely no play whatsoever. and his model apparently also had a problem where even if you really tighten down the screw cap, it was still really loose and would come off really easily. This one does not. I actually have to apply a little bit of torque to get that off. But when you do try to get it off, it takes longer than some suppressors even to put on the gun. Once you finally do get it off, no springs, no fuss, no muss. Take out the ink cartridge, put a new one in. This one does come with a Fisher Space Pen ink cartridge in black. Screw it back on. And after about a year, it's on. Torque it down a little bit, and you're good to go. As far as closing the pen and opening it, you can use two hands, or you could just one-hand it. Now when you do close it, unless you're some girly man, you can just close it this way. It does bite a little bit, it does hurt a little bit. Nothing too bad, but a lot of people have apparently complained about it. I don't know why. So if you want to prevent the pain, put your hands a little bit higher on the pen and then close it. No pain. Function, it's smooth. There's some noise, but there's no squeaking. Wear points, they're obviously going to have some wear points on the action itself. As you can see, if you do use this a lot. Most people who buy this are probably not going to use it all the time. They're probably going to take it out, wear it with a suit or on some special occasions as a conversation starter or a showpiece. You could do that with everyday carry as well, but for most people, they're not going to want to have a $150 pen that looks this nice with a Cerakote finish that can wear off as an everyday carry pen. As you can see, the finish is already wearing off a little bit on the tip, even though it is in a pocket dedicated to this and only one other knife, which has a lanyard that kind of protects the pen. But life happens, and that's part of life. You can always get that recoated. It's just Cerakote, it's not an anodizing finish. However, to get this re-anodized, I'm pretty sure you'd have to send it into the factory and have them redo the anodization for a cost. Not that you won't have to do that with the Cerakote finish, but it's a little bit easier to touch up Cerakote. Reliability, there's not much. It's kind of like a revolver as far as reliability is concerned. You each have a single camming lever. I mean, the lever is pretty much attached to the entire internal of the pen to make it go in and out. You don't really have to take the pen apart to maintenance it. You just can put a little drop of oil on the wear points to make it even smoother and a little bit more quieter if you'd like. But if you do want to take the whole pen apart to see how it works and just figure it out, maybe take the clip off, you are going to need Microtech's proprietary bit drivers, which are about, I think, 45 bucks and a little bit more difficult to find these days, from what I've heard. Pros and cons. I don't have a lot of cons about this pen. There's nothing really bad that I can say about it other than maybe the finish. The camming lever is a little bit offset, and that's just probably because of how the mechanism works and just the tolerances that it's needed to operate. Obviously, it could probably be a little bit tighter, but if it was a little bit tighter, you'd probably have a little bit more noise or a stiffer action or whatever. But this isn't a really big issue. When you do open it, it does center itself, and there's really no play that you have to worry about. When you do hold the pen, it's really comfortable. It's heavy, like I said. It writes really easy. Even if you have giant truck driver hands, the pen's going to fit just like this. You're not going to hold it upside down. It's a little bit more awkward. The balance is really thrown off. It is kind of designed in a way to rest on the top knuckle of your index finger, and makes for a really comfortable writing experience. You can either hold it up here, you can hold it down here. You're not going to do it Homer Simpson at all. You shouldn't do this at all to begin with. Anyway, not much I could say for cons. There's too many good, and the pros outweigh the cons, I think. If you do get a lemon, obviously send it back if you have play issues on the ink cartridge, or if you have play issues on the screw cap. Definitely send it back to Microtech. they will take care of it. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, their warranty covers manufacturer defects. As far as everything else is concerned, beware when you are buying it. The bronze color on camera right now probably looks a little bit grayish. It looks more bronze in real life. The lighting over here is just horrible. However, in the pictures it's going to look even more bronze, and that's just marketing. Obviously you're going to want to make the product look really nice and really good, so the titanium finishes are going to look a little bit more pronounced. They're going to look a little bit more rich in color than they do in real life. Definitely not a huge detractor unless you're really picky, like I can be, but when I got the pen, I was just so much more excited about the pen itself that I just chalked up the finish to that's just how the finish is going to be. That's just real life. Anodization is not a coloring process, it's a finish process, and at different voltages you get different colors, and to get a consistent color you have to make some sacrifices, and I think the richness of the color is one of those sacrifices. But the color still does look really, really nice. It's an elegant looking pen that also just looks really cool, and definitely going to be a conversation starter piece wherever you go. The only thing I would do with the pen, Microtech if you're listening, I would love to see a Siphon III, and on a Siphon III maybe make it as long as a full-size pen. When this pen is opened, it does open up to a full size shape. And that's a Tough Rad precision press. I made a review about that. However, I think it would be really cool to make a Siphon III where the overall length of the pen, when closed, is full size. I think that would look even more unique, and maybe make the camming action, instead of just sticking up that way, to go all the way. I think that'd be really neat as well. So Microtech, if you're listening, Anthony, I want a Siphon III. I want a long one. So make that happen. I'll buy it. I'll be the first one. Other than that, that's a Microtech Siphon II in the monkey edge frag pattern in black with bronze titanium finish. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a like, give it a share, subscribe if you like the content. Have a good day.